What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Unicorn Overlord. Gonna be picking up where we left off, re-attempting that failed mission.
I'm ready.
My upload schedule, I try and keep it like, okay, we're gonna do this game, then this game, and this game. You know, keep like an actual order. And it has been absolute crap lately. I am scrambling, just trying to keep up with everything right now. It's just, life is crazy. Didn't help that I woke up this morning to just this loud streetwork sound outside, trying to figure out what the fuck that was. I go and I'm talking to my old man. I'm like, well,
joining the battle.
What's the sound? And he's like, oh, they're doing some. They had to tear up a section of the street outside.
I'm heading there now.
Okay, why? I don't know. Apparently something.
My next order
something had to get serviced. Some sort of. I don't know.
Give me your orders.
I don't fully understand it. But from what I was able to tell, it was a really small section, so work was pretty much done today. I think they might have to be back tomorrow just to seal everything up, but, you know, it is what it is, but it was just loud as shit. You know, people make fun of road crews all the time out there. It's like, okay, one dude's working, everyone else is just standing around, but, the crews who work in my town, or we live in like a big town, small city sort of situation. It's one of those that our works department really does. They do good work, and they try and work fast, especially if they're tearing up chunks like around us in a residential or somewhere downtown. They try and work quick, efficiently. So, I'm bitching about it, but all in all, it could be a lot worse. It's nowhere near when they do work on the highway and it's down for and everything's down to like one lane of traffic for some, 6 months to a year.
I'm unstoppable.
Like for larger projects for us, it's usually about maybe a week or two at most. Oh my god. Sinuses are acting up. I know, what else is new? I'm just waiting for spring to officially get into gear and it's like warm all the time and it stops getting all crappy and rainy and I start having a stuffy nose. I'm tired of it. I don't like it. Wah. I guess speaking of wah, has any of you guys seen that apparently Nintendo has responded to people hating on them for the price of games on the Switch 2 and everything. Oh boy. Which I saw the title of Yellow Flash's video. I didn't actually watch it. I just didn't have time to. But I like his work, so But as he said it, they were striking out against the poors, and I sit here and if that's 100% what they were doing, like they were actually going, oh, it's just gonna cost what it's gonna cost. I'm sitting here just like slamming my head against the wall, going, why are these massive companies so bad at interacting with their customers?
Had a little fun. Well,
I mean, look, when it comes to pricing and everything, you always hear it's like, oh, it's anti-consumer. They just want to charge whatever they, as much as they want for their product. I'm like, as the people who make the product, they kind of get to charge whatever they want for their product, their goods and or services. I'm a capitalist. I believe in all this shit. you know, it's up to us. You know, the market will regulate itself around the concept of if it's too expensive for the public, well, then people won't buy it, and the company will end up failing. That's just how it goes. So, you know, it's always like if a company wants to monetize certain ways, I mean, they can be bad ideas. I'm not going to say that, but people who's like, but I always hear from people, it's almost like this polar opposite opinion of, oh, well, they're just against us. If they would just drop all the, you know, and I always hear these people say, oh, they just dropped the price this much and all. And I'm like, okay, but you're not being reasonable. Like, you're asking for everything for almost half price. And like, yeah, everybody would buy it, but the company wouldn't make shit. Like, the company is, it's always, oh, the company's relying on their customers. Yes, but they're also held responsible by their shareholders. There's a lot of give and take in the situation. You know, it's why I say I give companies some benefit of the doubt. But when you come out and you tell people, fuck you, it's going to cost what it costs, it's like, Jesus H. There's better ways to handle that. You know, do you not have a PR team who would have said, hey, how about you come out and say, we hear you, we understand it's a problem. If you're going to keep it where it is, you give some normal answer of, look, it sucks, but this is what we have to do to cover development costs and all this. Again, you want to say it's corpo speak, sure, but there are ways to do it that don't sound like you're just spitting in people's faces, especially given the state of the current economy with inflation and prices and everything. Yes, I understand everybody wants to say, oh, Donald Trump. You know, I've seen people say, oh, it's Donald Trump's tariffs. No, this is not a tariff issue. This is something else entirely. It's a whole thing. I
was expecting more.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying people are idiots, but it's just, you know,
whatever you say.
The reason prices were going to go up is because video games are just costing more and more and more to develop. I think Pirate Software had a really good take on this, and essentially he says it's going to crash, given the economy, and that we're going to see a big indie renaissance. And I think that's true. I do think we are going to see a big uptick in indie titles, but you know, whether or not the market's actually going to crash in this situation, I think that's you know, a maybe not situation. But I do think that this is going to bring about more indie and lower priced, and I don't want to say lower effort, because that sounds like I'm saying like the games take no effort to develop, but no, more lower, smaller teams, smaller scope, stuff like that, but still make quality products.
I'm heading there now.
I think that's what we're more bound to see, given this price hike. Like I said, whether or not the market's going to crash because of the increased price, I don't know. That is something we're going to have to sit and watch. But
I won't stop now.
But end of the day, Nintendo, what the fuck are you doing?
Your orders, please. As you command. Just say the word.
You'd think it's a simple stance. Hey, don't piss off your audience, who's already upset about the pricing and everything. How about we don't then
I'm even better than
go and say deal with it? How about you say something that's like, we hear you, we're
surprised. I'm actually getting better.
If that's again, even if you want to say, well, that's a cookie cutter response, AJ. Yeah, but it's sure as hell better than what they did.
I have this one. Need a hand?
I mean, cripes. I mean, we just saw what happened with Ubisoft and what they did with AC Shadows. You know, it's oh well, we you know, it's the whole. Oh, they're mad. How about we lean into the controversy and try and piss people off? And that worked out well for them. You know, that worked out well for them. They're now owned by the Chinese. Which normally I would say, oh, that sucks. But you know what? At this point, let them. Who knows? Maybe they'll make a better game than what Ubisoft's been making in recent memory. I don't know, man. I am serious. It makes me ask the question: do these companies not have a PR person who's going, "What are you doing?
This should help the cause.
This is not a good idea." It's a head scratcher to me.
I'm heading there now.
Hey, I'm here.
Your orders, please.
I think there was something else I wanted to make fun of. Can't remember what it was.
Wherever you'd like me.
Sir, if I have to. Yep.
And
Nope, can't remember.
got a knife with your name on it. Quit wasting my time. Whatever you say.
Oh, I remember.
Yep.
You know, I think what popped in my mind was because I
Catch you in two.
mentioned Pirate Software. Yeah, I know dude ran into some controversy recently. I still find him interesting. I find his takes on game development and everything interesting. Whatever. I think he's funny.
Not scared of you.
He was playing AC Shadows, and apparently somebody in his chat said he worked on the game, and they were having a conversation that really made some people go, it's really sad to see him,
On to the next.
you know,
What are you thinking next?
in this, like,
I
I don't know if he was paid to play the game or not or whatever. I think he was being overly nice to this person because it's always like, oh yeah, it's so cool. You know, it's like the beauty of this game, you know, like you see the pollen and the leaves and all this shit popping up, and you know,
Spit it out, all going.
and I'm seeing this argument in the comments, and I'm scratching my head because people are like, yeah, it's amazing that you have all these, you know, all this beautiful technical shit, but somehow you couldn't figure out,
As you command.
or yet somehow you put a whole bunch of Chinese architecture in the game about. So my dogs are freaking out. You put Chinese architecture in a game set in feudal Japan. And apparently that's all over the game. Like, there's elements from other Asian cultures
Honor of House Maye.
in there where they shouldn't be.
You can't
And
win
I've seen
without
some
that.
people always try and do that argument of, oh, you're playing historical fan fiction. They never claim. I'm like, Ubisoft has loved that defense because it's always, whenever it suits them, it's always the, oh, well, we're not 100% realistic to history and everything. I'm like, I understand that. You're gonna have to mess with history a little bit to fit a narrative, to do XYZ. That's fine.
I'm actually getting
But
better.
you are. But how hard is it to keep the architecture just to the time period or to the culture you're in?
A wise choice.
When you can do all of that cool shit with, you know, all these cool visual things, you know, it's like they say, you know, it's like, I don't know, I haven't played the game,
See that, Elaine?
but, you know, it's like, like Pirate Software was saying, you know, you can, you know, running through the forest, it's so beautiful, it's so whatever. I don't know if he's kissing their ass or not. Whatever, I don't care, end of the day.
Leave everything to me.
But if you can do all of these cool things from a technical perspective in a video game,
Battle it is.
I find it really weird that you can't take the time or even care enough
I won't go down without a
to
fight.
also make sure that your architecture is time and culture correct. Because it screams lazy to me. And I guess that's my problem. You know, that's my problem with it. It's not some, oh, Ubisoft. It's just the care for the franchise that I once loved is gone. It's not, oh, well, they're doing this, they're doing this. It's just, it's the care. It's the blatant pandering. It's the... That's what really makes me sad about what has happened to Assassin's Creed.
Sleep well.
And especially for this game, which I still stand by it, should have just been a slam dunk.
Whatever you say.
I mean, it is a game fans have been wanting for so long. All it had to be was ninjas and samurai, make everyone Japanese, and be done.
What should I do?
Instead, they have a lesbian makeout scene that goes on for much longer than it probably should.
Enemy unit defeated.
Which, frankly, I don't think Assassin's Creed really need it.
Right away.
And this is weird. You're talking to the guy who I'm like, I don't mind sex scenes in video games. You know, it made sense in Assassin's Creed Origins when Bayek and his wife did it.
Where are you looking?
It never really bothered me. I don't know. It's just something I noticed in Odyssey. It's just, I feel like we're just adding more and more of these scenes, and it's unnecessary for everything. But again, it's also because I think they're trying to turn the games into RPGs when they're not RPGs. They're doing a boring combat system that other games do much better. I don't know. It's just frustrating. It's like I said, the care that they seem to have in the early days, ever since Black Flag, I think. Well, no, ever since Unity. I think Unity was the last one that I think really had that care. I didn't hate Syndicate, but I think Unity was the last one that really had that care. Granted, Unity had some things I didn't like. Unity was a buggy mess at launch. Was fixed. I have played, I had played it after the fix, and it actually is really good. It runs really well afterwards. But if anybody's going to ask, AJ, why aren't you talking about we're like 17 minutes in, and you have not said anything about the actual mission so far? Yeah. Mostly because I kind of solved it at the end of the last video. So there's really not much to talk about in this one about what we're doing. I sped up my process. I pushed that ballista over on the right side a lot faster. I sent this group out and around a lot sooner, so that now all of my units up here get a little bit of a reprieve from having we have a little bit of a reprieve from having them just spit units down at us. Right now my issue is I want to get in at that other ballista so I can start kind of moving down through the main path, but the problem is I don't have
Not always a chance. Right?
I'm ready to fight.
Need a hand?
problem is I don't have a flying unit right now that's strong enough that I can get down there with.
Your orders, please, sir.
Get moving.
I await your next orders.
You'll regret this. Naturally. Anything for you. I'm yours. Anything for you.
Wherever you'd like me.
I'm heading there now. Ready and waiting. Anything for you.
I ride for Cornea. I'll prove my worth. It shall be done.
War is never easy.
I'm ready to fight.
I got you.
I'm with you. Wherever you'd like me. Right away.
Perhaps a chance to sharpen my
yours.
spear. I ride for Cornea. I'm ever in your service. Yeah! Prepare yourselves.
To better serve Ter Rosalinda.
I'll prove my worth.
Your orders, please. Sir.
Just say the word. This'll be fun.
I have this one. I won't stop.
My bowstring grows tauter.
I'm leaving for now. Anything for you.
I think I'm gonna yank. Yeah, I'm gonna yank him. Add Oclese or it's either Oclese. Yeah, Oclese.
Judgment shall witness the might of an angel.
This way, I can send them around. I can go after that ballista.
I stand ready. Your will shall be done.
I'm ever in your service. It shall be done.
I've reached my destination.
The odds do not stand in my
Need a
favor.
hand?
Right behind you. I'm ready to fight.
Perilous
I
battle.
have this one.
I got you. Of all the times.
The odds do not stand.
I'm with you. I have to stop for now.
I shall never fail.
I'll do what I can.
Stand before me. I'll prove my worth. Well, going. Not scared of you.
You know,
My
I would
lance grows
do
ever
so much
sharper.
better on the scoring and all that
Whatever
for
you
these
say.
missions
Don't even
if I
worry.
didn't run down there just to
I
fuck
still
around.
bear
It's like
faith.
War is
because for
perilous
me it's
battle
always
indeed.
I want to take out every unit. You know, you don't have to do that. You could just, you know, clean them up a lot. You know, you could
I'll catch
go
you,
rush
too.
the main objective and score better and etc. Like, yeah,
Good
but that's
doing
not as
business.
fun.
Spit it out already. Well,
Just let me get the object.
I'll do what I can.
I shall never fail.
Wherever you'd like me. What should I do?
I'll treat it good. Spit it out already. Yep. And
Better run while you still can.
With all the force of
have I always held such
I
potential?
don't have time to sit around, but
I grow weary.
if I have to.
Where should I go next?
Not scared of you. thief in the biz. Well, going.
You'll not
You know, I
be
could have just
disappointed.
stayed down there and had them rest instead of running back to that campfire, because essentially I'm just trying to get their stamina back up.
What should I do? Sir,
Got a knife with your name on it.
this will come in handy. I await your
And that's
orders,
why I
please.
swapped them back in, just because they're faster.
As you command.
They can, yeah, get into the
Wherever you'd like
forests
me.
and everything a lot faster
I'm
and
heading there now.
avoid taking damage from the ballista.
Allow me. Behold!
Watch and learn.
I keep forgetting. There we go. I was going to say, I keep forgetting I can fast forward.
Witness my strength. Yeah.
Like, I try to not skip every battle. I try and show them and everything. But holy crap, it's like, it's just sitting here going, let's go.
We've repelled them. I'm ready to fight.
How's that for good?
I won't stop now. Greater strength to keep Sharon safe. Your orders, please. As you command.
Your orders, please.
Quite troubling. I still
Right behind you.
a perilous.
I'm worried about this.
I fight on. I depart.
I'm yours. A wise
I've
choice.
arrived.
Always a chance.
The odds do not.
I'll crush you.
Tis my undying.
I can't wait for my next fight.
Anything for you. Leave everything to me.
Give me more. Spit it out already. Don't even
Your
worry,
orders.
sir.
You'll regret this. The obvious result. Ready and waiting. A wise choice.
On to the next.
In the name of Prince Elaine.
Oh, okay. I
Whatever you
thought
say. Going.
I was about to say about that guy. I'm like, you better not be
I'll
taking that
catch you,
that
too.
town that I freed, you bastard.
Not even surprised.
Another step forth.
I'm actually getting better at this.
Well,
You know, I think I'm gonna change that tactic.
yep.
Tempered in the cruel
I
flames
think
of
what I
war.
want to go for with
Quite
what I want
troubling.
to go
Wherever
for
you'd like me.
with that one is I still want to use lean edge, especially if I'm low on
Nobody's dying
health with
here.
Elaine. I think that's a
You got it.
better decision.
I'm off then.
You know, I'm looking at
Anything for you.
that spinning edge move. The spinning edge move is good,
I'm off.
but again, I still think that, you know, the cavalry attack is better if there's a cavalry
I lay
unit.
claim to this land.
Then probably go to a lean edge if I'm low on health. Or you know what? No, probably it should be lean edge if I'm low on health, cavalry slayer, the spinning attack if there's like a group of enemies, finally lean edge just cuz.
This should help the cause.
Give me your orders. Understood. I'm ready.
I'm yours. A wise choice.
Just say the word. This'll be fun.
I can't hold out much longer. As you command.
Your orders, please. I'm heading there now.
I grow weary. It shall be done.
My next order, if you would.
I'm sitting here looking at this, screaming in my head, going, hey, me, how about
It has to be
you
done.
drop an arrow rain on those guys so they stop spitting out more enemies?
It was the only way.
Spit it out already.
Ready and waiting.
Nobody's dying here. Yep.
I'm just trying to build a unit
Gotta give our desert a good. What do you
that
need?
I can send in there just to do a little bit of damage.
Hey, I'm here.
I hope I can still help.
Am I crazy? Was there a Windows notification sound that just popped up there a second ago? Like, it was faint, but did anyone else hear that? I don't smell toast. I think I'm okay.
I can't hold out much longer.
There you go, me. You finally are doing it.
Ready and waiting. I'm off. I await your next orders. This may be more.
Need a hand?
I'm with you.
Excuse me.
We're going to defend our home the only way we know how. And don't try and stop us. Come on! Let's get him!
Nothing. This is for you! Ready?
actually getting better at this.
Nothing's stopping me now.
Impressed, Elaine? Did you see that, Elaine?
I can't let it end like this. I won't.
You've done your share, Govil.
Shut your damn mouth. If I don't stand and fight for our people, who will?
Me.
I still really wish Bertrand sounded like
I've
Eeyore.
sat and watched for years, while the young cast their lives into the flames of a war they're barely old enough to remember. Let my generation earn back what we lost. Peace.
I think there should have been a little bit more of a pause
Real
there.
Peace. The lasting kind you've struggled to
You know,
achieve.
let my generation earn back what we
Just
lost.
take care of our
Peace.
people for me,
You know,
will
it just I feel like it gives it just a little bit more of a
I
oomph to that line.
Don't worry. A few flimsy Zenoiran blades.
I really like the
never
writing
hope
in
to
this
pierce
game.
My shield.
I think a lot of stuff is
yeah. You're too stubborn.
they've
to
got
go down that
some
easy.
stuff that's really kind of cookie cutter, but I think that they have some really dope
so am
lines
I.
in this game.
They'll be safe. I promise.
You know, I didn't see, but
Never let that
I'm
fire
curious
fade,
if you
kid.
could do this mission from the other side and team up with the wolf guy, and then this cutscene would kind of like flip, and Bertrand would stay back, and Govil would lead the younger generation to fight with the Resistance. I'm not sure if that was an option. I just saw the mission and just took it, but you might be able to, because again the mission's name was to resist or to yield. So I feel like maybe we could have done something different. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I have to play more with the werebears, but I'm not a big fan. I'm looking at this like, what am I doing? Oh, okay, yeah, right. I'm trying to figure out how to beat the werebear.
I'll see it safe.
Good job, Bertrand. I always love doing that. I always love dropping off my, like, the unit to protect an area. And it's always, he's like, I'm choosing to leave my homeland to come with you. Okay, Bertrand, defend this town. This is about 5 feet from where we just, you know, swore our little blood oath. Thanks. I think I'm looking for the cemetery. Yeah, right. I saw a cemetery around here, and I'm gonna have my priest girl that I, for some reason, cannot remember her name. I'm terrible with names, if you've never noticed. Drop her off here. Alright, guys, this is going to be the last thing in the video. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Social media is down in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll pick up here in the next one. But until then, I'm out.